Hello, so welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start 2 sets of coasters. I've already started to mix my resin together. There's still some bubbles, unfortunately, but we'll just try to get them out at the end with the torch. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a blue set and a pink set. So I'm going to go ahead and pour into my little cups here. Each of these little cups already have, this one has gold leaf and some gold broken glass. And these other ones have my mica powder in them already. So I have a lighter blue here and then a little bit darker of a blue. And then this one back here will have my pink for my other set. I'm sure I'm going to have to eventually pour some more, but I'm going to go ahead and start with this. See what else I need. I might even have to pour a little bit more mica powder in it if I want to get it darker. So let me start mixing. As you can see, the amount I have is a little translucent. Oh, starting to darken up there. Might not need to put any more mica powder in here. I think that's a really pretty blue. You want to make sure you mix it thoroughly so that way you can get all the mica powder mixed in, because you don't want it to show up in your coasters. All right, that looks good. Next, I'm gonna mix this one. I just use these little popsicle sticks to mix them. And as you can see, I reuse them. All right, it's a nice, pretty blue. As you can see, there's still little bubbles, but we'll get those out at the end. All right, that's ready to go. And then I'm going to mix this. My gold leaf, I'm definitely gonna need more resin in this. So let me go ahead and do that now. All right. Okay, so no real right or wrong here. Kind of want to do like a half and half, so I'm going to do my dark blue on the outside. Definitely going to need some more. I think I might want it to be a little bit darker. Let me go ahead and add a little bit more of my mica powder to this. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Gonna add a little bit more resin up in here. Okay. Gonna mix that up again. Kind of want it to be a little bit darker than it is. Okay. Not as dark as I want it. It's going to add another pigment to it. Actually, no. It's going to add a little bit more of this. All right. Sometimes I'll add like a black. So let's see if this does it. If not, then I might add a little bit of black. Take my gloves off. Be a little easier. You should keep gloves on because this stuff can be really sticky, but I'm gonna walk on the wild side. All right, yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of black, make it a little bit darker, just a tad bit. Let's see here. All right. Just want it to be a little bit deeper. Okay. Okay. Mix that in there. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's better. That is better. So now I gotta make some more. So a little bit more of that. A little bit more black. Trial and error sometimes. Gotta figure it out as you go sometimes, so it's all good. All right. Mix that up. It's a little bit darker, so that works. All right, let's get this here. And add some more to this. All right. Okay, let's make a little bit more. Guess I needed more blue than I thought, at least more dark blue anyway. Still want to add a little bit of the light blue. I have a vision in my mind. We will see if I can make it happen. All right. That mixed up. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right. Now, before this thing starts caving, I'm gonna put this on the other side because that's what I wanted. Let's get this on here. Like I said, I want it to kind of be half and half. Let's see. And I'm not going to completely fill the coaster to the top because I found that sometimes these gold flakes can kind of stick out at the top. So I kind of do fill them halfway, let it set and cure, and then I will pour a top coat over it. So I'll come back probably tomorrow and pour a top coat. All right, so I just added some gold leaf, adding my little glass pieces because I want some more clear. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm supposed to be using this blue, this light blue. Let's see, right here. Dun 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 dun. And last. Perfect. Okay. A little bit more clear and get in there. All right. Make sure that gets to the edge. Okay. All right. Any more blue left? Make sure we use, I like to try and use all my resin because this stuff ain't cheap. So get it all in there. All right. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna pour a little bit more clear in this one. I mean, it's really not clear since it has gold flakes in there. And you can kind of manipulate and move the colors around somewhat. I like how it's turning out. This is not exactly how I had envisioned this, guys. However, I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, so I'm going to set this aside for now. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna check it for bubbles. But for now, we're gonna set this aside and start on the other set. Did not need that. So let's go ahead and carefully. You also want to make sure that your workspace is level, because you want your coasters or whatever resin project you're working on to be level. You don't want to have any lopsided coasters. That ain't cute. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do something similar on this one. Got my pink up in here. Make sure that's mixed thoroughly. Probably gonna add, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more than this. So my hands are getting a little sticky because I don't have my gloves on. Shame on me. All right, so we got that. And I'm actually gonna experiment. See what happens if I put a little bit of gold flakes in there. And I'm gonna pour a little more pink. Cause yeah, there we go. Mix this up. You can see the powder on the edges of the cup. So let's get all of that mixed in there. Scrape the sides if you have to. All right, looks good. I'm going to add some more gold leaf to this one. All right. And then my glass, as you can see. Add this in here. Okay. Then get this in here. All right. Let's mix this up. Get that down in there and mix it up nice and good. My gold leaf was kind of sheets. Well, no, it wasn't sheets. They're all just kind of flaky like this. All right. So let's start. This resin that I'm using gives me about 40 minutes or so of work time. With some of that time, woo, slow down, girl. All right, let's go a little slower. I got a little too excited. All right, pouring along this edge here. Dun dun da da. All right. Okay. So I put some gold glass pieces in this mixture and they kind of just disappeared. So I want to see what was going to happen with that. Not much. Whoops. And this is like a big glob. I'm going to add some clear. Straight up clear. I think I put too much gold leaf up in here. Never can be too much gold leaf, right? Let's see. Put a little bit of clear up in here. See what that does. Make some magic happen. Okay. Maybe on top. Okay. Now, gotta make sure this spreads. I want to at least get a full bottom layer. So that's why I want to make sure the entire mold has an even bottom layer. So I gotta use my little stick here and push it to the edge. Just so it can have an even bottom layer. Makes things easier later. Don't have to worry about filling in holes. All right. This can kind of spread you out a little bit more. Kind of just play around with it while you have time before it starts to harden. Oh, look at that. There is that gold that I was looking for earlier. All right. I mean, you can kind of meet in the, there you go. Just make some of that get in there. As you can see, it looks very thick now because it's starting to harden a little bit. So basically it's kind of saying, hey Deb, hurry up. Whatever you're doing, hurry up. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, so like I said, I don't want to waste, so we're gonna pour whatever I have left. Cool. Pour, pour, pour. Anything extra? Okay. I think there's like a little bit left in my little cup here. All right, pour, share, okay, and last. Cool. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more flakes just because I like the sparkle. And I like how they are all kind of a little bit different, you know? All right. So I don't see any bubbles, but I'm not gonna play games with this resin because there have been times where I was like, oh, I don't see any bubbles. And then later they're like, boop, bubbles in your face. So I have a couple different ways. I will start with this little lighter here. Sometimes you can kind of see them popping on the surface, but I do not want to get this on my mold. So I also have my handy dandy heat gun, which I recently got. You can kind of move things around if you need to, but I don't really need to. Just focusing on the surface here. All right, so again, I'm going to let this sit. Either I will check it again tonight, but most likely tomorrow. Let me check this blue one and see. Okay, go ahead. Tap you down. You get a little too excited. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit. I don't know what this is, but you don't belong here. Oh, that's gold leaf. Okay, you belong here, but put you over there. All right, peeps, we will be back. Hello, peeps. So I am back. It's been a couple days. My coasters, they would have been fine to do the extra layer yesterday, but I had things to do. So they are already cured. Now I'm going to add the second coat of my clear resin on top. And the reason I do this, like I said, because normally when I do like these gold flakes, they tend to stick up. So I like to do a second layer to totally cover them versus just filling the whole mold all at once. All right, I've already mixed my resin. It's a little bit of bubbles still, but we'll get them out after. This is very full, so I'm going to pour some into a smaller measuring cup so I can control it better. All right. Okay, get a little bit more. All right, so now I'm gonna let these sit. First, I gotta see if we got any bubble action going on. So, I'm going to see. I like to look from the side just to make sure they are filled up. They're good to go. So I'm going to set this aside and I'll check on them tomorrow. Hello everyone, I'm back. So I'm ready to demold these coasters. So let's see how they turned out. It has been a day. They're hard enough for me to take out, but I will still let them sit for like another day or two because it still takes, you know, a few days for them to fully cure. Okay. That one came out nice. Let's finish up the blue ones. I always like how the back sometimes is a little different from the front. All right. Now this one has a little chip right there, so you can just kind of pop that off. And also what I do sometimes if my edges have like a little point, I'll take like some sandpaper and just gently rub around it. You know, if that little piece didn't want to come off so easily. And then just rub it down. All right, let's check out these pink ones. Nice. All right. All right. I like them. They came out really nice. You can kind of see the two different layers, but it shouldn't be an issue. And sometimes if you want, you can even put the little, forgot what they're called, but you put them on the back just to kind of keep them from sliding on tables. I have some of those, so I may add them, may not. But, all right, coasters are finished. Thanks for watching.